Whew. What up, guys? This is not going to be like car related. Actually, just I was out running and just kind of had like a random thought. Was trying to look at like some positivity or help people be more open-minded during the time you're in, the things that are going on. I guess I'm gonna start at where my thought started. First of all, I was born an asthmatic, almost died a plethora of times. I don't know how close to death, but I was on respirators, and I've heard stories, obviously too young to remember. And as I got into my teens and 20s, I also started smoking, but it progressively got worse and worse and worse to the point where I was using an inhaler. I wasn't making it 30 days, with an inhaler sometimes, and those are, 100 to 200 puffs. And I finally just had enough. I just noticed like the more that I used my inhaler, the more I depended on it. And I said that was enough. I started working out, taking care of myself. For whatever reason, didn't stop smoking until the very, very end of it. But I mean, by the end of it, I was seldom using my inhaler, still smoking, running 5Ks, mind you, still smoking, asthmatic. My fastest 5K I think was 17 or 18 minutes. It's been years ago now. But most of the time, I don't even know where my inhalers are anymore. Like, I lose my inhalers all the time. Like, sometimes I just panic and just like, holy shit, where are my inhalers? And go after them. But I don't need them. I just don't know where they are. And I could still have an asthma attack at any moment. I am still an asthmatic. But I mean, it just kind of goes to show you how dependent I became on the medicine that I was on. And that works for everything. The more you take of something, the higher your tolerance becomes. But a lot of that also gets blown out of proportion because of social media and Facebook. And I'm going to use peanuts as a perfect example. That went mainstream, that people have peanut allergies. Fun fact, people have always had peanut allergies. There's tons of research out there. I'm not going to get deep into it. But again, I'm going to use myself as reference. I'm allergic to bananas. Highly allergic to bananas. Literally, my throat swells shut. I break out in rashes. I have lung issues. Bad. But slowly but surely, I started eating dehydrated banana chips and banana bread. And eventually, I stopped feeling tingly and my throat stopped bothering me. And I haven't mustered up the courage to take a full-blown bite out of a banana, but my wife has been getting heavier and heavier on the bananas and the banana bread. And I can just eat banana chips all day. So I have built up my tolerance to bananas. Sometime soon, I hope to enjoy a banana. But what I'm getting to is this also reflects on your body and its immune system. You need to work those things out. The harder I push my lungs, the stronger my lungs become. The harder I work my heart, the stronger my heart becomes, the lower my resting heart rate is. These are all things that we were taught in high school that we've forgotten about. Same thing with your muscles. You go to the gym, you hit the bench press every day. The next thing you know, you're benching 300 pounds. You stop going to the gym, you go in there to bench that 300 pounds 2 months later, 110%, you're not going to be able to do it. And the same thing goes with your immune system. When you're at the gym, when you're running, your body's attacking, it's like you're deteriorating your muscles, you're causing harm to yourself, and they build stronger. Long story short, but I mean, that works with your lungs, your heart, your muscles, and most importantly right now is your immune system. You need to be out there getting around germs. Not right now. I'm not saying going out there and be touching all over sick people and stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But you need to get off the couch and stop eating the potato chips and go for a walk. Take a multivitamin, eat an apple. You need to be staying mobile, not only for your body's health, but for your immune system's health. I see the alcoholics and the lazy and not the people who have disorders that make their weight fluctuate. And I'm not talking about those people, but the people who are just overweight because they eat poorly and don't take care of themselves and stay lazy. Those are the people that have the weaker immune systems that are getting attacked the hardest right now. So it's just one thing to keep in mind is, while you're at home right now, don't just be sitting around not doing anything, eating potato chips, watching some inbreeds, raise cats, and bang each other. It's ridiculous. You have an opportunity to do all the things around the house that you want to do with no other time obligations. I mean, time literally doesn't exist right now. You can sleep whenever you want, get up whenever you want, assuming you're laid off like me. Time literally doesn't matter. So just stay busy, go for a jog, and like I said, going to the gym or just working out. You don't have to go to the gym, push-ups, run in place, jumping jacks, literally just jumping in place. Do some yoga. Just being around your dog and out in nature will help build your immune system. Staying locked up in your house is not a good thing, period. Stay safe, stay around people or away from people, whatever your personal opinion is on what's going on. I'm not going to preach mine a whole lot right now, but I'm just saying that this is an opportunity for Americans to reflect on how they take care of themselves and the way they've really let a lot of things go. I mean, I had to have I didn't call the meeting, but in the meeting, I had to stand up in front of my entire factory because I saw guy after guy after guy walk out of the bathroom after taking a shit and not wash their hands. And when I brought that up in the meeting, a lot of the people were shocked and caught off guard, like they didn't understand that what they were doing was wrong. We as people should be telling people things when they're doing them wrong, especially things like that affect our health. I mean, because your poop fingers spread around and everything, your germ fingers spread on everything. And that's all the more reason you need to have a strong immune system, because there's people out there rubbing their hand between the butt crack and then just walking around and touching everything, shaking your hands, hugging people, rubbing their fingers through your hair, asking to borrow your tools, sharing your gym equipment. So, I mean, spread the word on some cleanliness. It's okay to leave work smelling like you just had a long, hard day at work. You shouldn't be coming into work smelling like you just had a long, hard day's work. Deodorant, clean yourself. I'm trying not to be rude about this. I think I'm doing a fair job. We as a people definitely need to reflect on our cleanliness and the way that we're taking care of ourselves. We're letting our immune system slip. We're letting our health in its entirety slip. And when you do that, things like this happen. And I think I attacked that without being negative about it. But again, talking about taking care of things, something to reflect on is while we've all been staying home, smell the air outside. If you've not been outside, go outside and take a big old whiff of it. It's the freshest air you've ever smelled. I mean, it's almost like you're camping. You can be in town and have camping fresh air right now. It's amazing. It's quiet. The rivers are clearing up. I'm sure some of the animal populations are starting to repopulate a little bit. I know it's just been a couple weeks, but I mean, look at the air and the water and the grass and the fields. I mean, it's amazing. So if we can start being better as a people to our planet and to ourselves, things like this won't happen on nearly a scale so large. The economy won't crash as hard. Not so many people will get sick or pass away. It's a positive way to look at this is reflecting on yourself and becoming a better person. This is an opportunity for us as a people to become a better people and a better civilization. So that's it. Deuces.